Hello everybody, welcome to the Q&A video. But if you have read the title of the video, it is a birthday special. Well, you guys are right, because if all of you have been on my previous channel, today's actually my birthday. And due to everything that's been going on outside in the real world, one of the ideas I had was a Q&A video. Because I know all of you want to ask me some questions, I decided to do a Q&A special. And not any special is like a birthday special. So I'll be taking your questions and trying to tweak the questions a bit, make the video funny and get some laughs out of you. But whilst I'm making this video as we speak, I'm being getting questions by the same topic from different YouTubers, and I should have thought this before. So to make things easier for me, I'll be still answering your questions, but if you have the same question as the other user that I found on my Q&A video, your question will be answered, will be joined as one question, so it'll be easier to me to make this video and also not answer the same question from different users. Besides all that, let's get started, shall we? And let's start off with Haley Radiant. Her first question is, what got you making into videos in the first place? It all started when I was watching a lot of cartoons, TV shows when I was a kid. And I was also very creative when I was a kid. But then one day in my school days, our teacher told us how to make videos on our computers. But I don't want to make videos on my family's computer, so I decided to forget about it. But when I was at my last school, I started making videos on a laptop that my sister gave me, and I started making videos. And when I got my own computer, I decided to remember all of my teacher's lessons and learn more about how to make videos, and that's where I started making videos. Haley Radiant's second question is, any avenue or characters you ever wanted to try out but you couldn't do it for whatever reason? Yeah, I don't feel comfortable enough doing other characters right now, but I do feel comfortable with what I'm doing right now. How would you describe yourself in at least 1 to 5 words? 1 to 5 words, eh? Alright. Cool, kind, strong, creative, and next is Nephon Petrillo, who's got 5 questions. His first question is, what animes do you like? Well, I am very addicted to the isekai animes, as well as action, romance, fantasy, superheroes, and most importantly, mechas. His second question is, what video games/consoles do you own? Alright, so what I'm going to tell you is 100% true. So, brace yourselves. I own an Xbox 360, a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 3, a Nintendo GameCube, a PSP, a 3DS and a 3DS XL, and a Game Boy Advance. Now, for all those who don't believe me, here is an image of all my consoles hooked up to my TV. Oh my god! Yeah, I got a lot of consoles. As for the games, I'll be telling you the type of games I got. I have some anime games like Pokemon and Digimon, trilogy games like Mass Effect, Dead Space, and Kingdom Hearts, superhero games, shooting games, fantasy games, the list can go on. Anyway, let's continue before I talk too much. Your third question is, what's your favorite song to listen to? I like any songs really. Ever heard of Bakugan? If so, can you do a Bakugan series in the future maybe? Yes, I had heard of Bakugan, but I'm not gonna do a Bakugan series in the future. Sorry man. And your last question is, thought of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 so far, and its new duel format known as the Rush Duel. I actually like Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. I was a bit confused like what it would be like the reboot of Bakugan and Beyblade, but it didn't. It was like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! But reformed for younger audience. As for the Rush Duel, I kinda like it. The new rules, the new summoning, it's a good way to get new people into the card game, as well as making the duel system faster. Even though it's like the speed duels where you have skills, the rush duel is much faster. Transformer GX first question is, do you think Vegeta will ever beat Goku? I don't know really. Vegeta and Goku have the same power. Goku's got Ultra Instinct, but he doesn't use it a lot. As for Vegeta, he's got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, so I don't know. Your second question is, if you had to pick any ability from any anime, which will it be? I would like to have the Iron Stomach ability from Alpharetta, from Commonplace to World's Strongest. And your third question is, what's your favorite anime weapon? It's the shield from Rising of the Shield Hero. Next is COC 1000. Your first question is, have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh games either on console or handheld? I've only been playing Yu-Gi-Oh games on handheld. Your second question is, what's your favorite Kamen Rider episode? Ooh, that's a tough choice. There is a lot of Kamen Rider episodes I do like. The one episode I love is Kamen Rider 01 Episode 2, where Kamen Rider Vulcan transforms for the very first time. Your third question is, what made you get into creating voiceover dubs? Actually, it was all because of Jessica Pedley and Amber Lowe's animation. After I'd done my first collab with them, I wanted to do some voice dubs on my own channel, but my own version, as well as collabing with them and trying to improve my voice. Your fourth question is, do you own a Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Yeah, I own Yu-Gi-Oh decks, but you know, when time goes by, you get rid of your old decks and get a new one. I do that, and I don't keep them because I don't want to get my room full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I do own some Yu-Gi-Oh decks, and hopefully, once this all lockdown is over, I'll be playing them against my friends. And your last question is, are you into music? Well, of course. Sentai Master 100's first question is, how did you get into Yu-Gi-Oh? Alright, I was gonna make a video about how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, but since you really want to know, I'll tell you. I went to a library.
Say what?
And not just any library, a school library.
Say what?
Now this was the Yu-Gi-Oh DVDs, you know, volume 1, volume 2, stuff like that. However, they didn't have the full volume collection, so I remember taking volume 1, Half the Cards, volume 3, Attack of the Deep, volume 4, Give Up Ghost, volume 5, Evil Spirit of the Ring, and the last one was volume 6, The Scar of Defeat. I was lucky enough to take these home and watch them, and then return them back to school. After that, I started watching it on TV, by air, and I also collected the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And that's how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, let's continue. Your second question is, do you like how Fuma managed to get through to Yabi? Honestly, what he did took a lot of guts, and I'm proud of him. Your third question is, what's your favorite form of Vulcan? I know my rant is going to be lazy, but I like his first form, the Shooting Wolf, better than his Punching Kong form.
Punching Kong!
Are you into the full MLP franchise? I mean, if you're talking about like the originals, the classics, stuff like that, then no, I'm more into the newer versions, but I'm not crazy about it. And your last question is, how big of a fan of Godzilla are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to be a 7. I mean, I don't collect everything Godzilla, and I'm not completely obsessed with Godzilla. I don't collect the toys, the mugs, the t-shirts, stuff like that. If anything, I'm just like a normal fan of Godzilla. Next is Digigex90. His first question is, what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series? It has to be Yu-Gi-Oh GX, but not the English dub, the English sub. And your second question is, if Konami were to do another anime, but this one would have a main female protagonist, would you be alright with that idea? Yeah, I would not mind if we have a female protagonist in the Yu-Gi-Oh series. Next is Shadow Productions, and its first question is, who are your top 3 Kamen Rider? Kamen Rider Onyx, or his Japanese name, Kamen Rider Ryuga, Kamen Rider Decade, and Kamen Rider Valken. Your second question is, what do you think about fairies? I think they're adorable. Your third question is, do you ever think about joining Discord? Which Discord? The My Little Pony character or the website? If you're talking about the character, heck no. If you're talking about the software, I don't know. And your fourth question is, have you watched my Yu-Gi-Oh! Dimension Warrior series? I've actually watched the first episode and I gotta say, I feel like I was watching back my old videos. But here's a little tip, if someone asks you how you make your videos, don't tell them. And your last question is, how are you doing with the lockdown? Pretty good. Now before I go any further, 3 different users have the same question, so I'm going to answer each of their questions and give them the same answer. Lost One Soul's second question is, do you plan to try and restore Kingdom Hearts Heroes? And Stephen Tiven's first question is, do you have any plans on finishing or remaking Kingdom Hearts Heroes from your old channel? And Alex Lehman knocked off Alexer. First question is, you think to remake Kingdom Hearts Heroes not in YouTube to have end or not know the origin of the villains or protagonists? Or basically what you're trying to say is you just want me to remake Kingdom Hearts Heroes and have the end and get the origin of the villains team and the protagonist. Now, I've already talked about this on 2 different videos. I'll send you the link to them once you comment, but I'm not bringing back Kingdom Hearts Heroes. I'm not remaking it. I'm not bringing it back. I'm gonna say this the last time, and hopefully I don't make a video about this. The answer is no. Anyway, let's just continue. Lost One Soul's first question is, favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Now let's finish Stephen Tiven's questions, and his second question is, out of all the decks you own from Yu-Gi-Oh, do you have a favorite deck? Is the Ignista deck? And your third question is, are there any new decks you want to try out for Yu-Gi-Oh? Not right now, since I'm in lockdown and I have not been updated with all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, so yeah. And your fourth question is, how you doing? I'm doing good. And your last question is, what's your favorite genre of video game? I actually don't have a favorite genre, but if I have to pick just one, it'll have to be fantasy games, like RPG games, stuff like that. Genre, Lima, Noctoth, Alexis, do you think about making another show of another card game? No. And your last question is, do you think about roleplay on Minecraft? No, because I don't play Minecraft. And whilst I was making this Q&A video, we have one more person, and that would be from my little brother. Unfortunately, I do not want to say his real name, so yeah, let's just continue. So his first question is, if you could make a video with any YouTuber, who would it be and why? Well, it's obvious. I want to do a YouTube video with Yuki Brony. Not today, maybe in the future. And your last question is, where are the top 3 places in the world that you want to visit? Well, obviously I want to go to Japan, and I do want to go and try Italy, and the last place I would like to try is Germany. And that's every question I asked by far. Thank you for your awesome questions, and I wish you all an awesome day. This is Omega Emperor. See you later.